Hey, what's up guys? Before this video starts, there's a few things that I need to say really quickly. Basically, in the last video I made of Skeet, I received a lot of comments saying that I was going to get banned from Skeet for doing the review. Obviously not, because, I'm still here. I didn't get banned from Skeet. It's just not true, and yeah, I guess me not being banned is enough proof for that. I also got a lot of comments for people asking how they could get invited to Skeet, and I'm going to be doing a video soon on how you can get invited to Skeet. So the best way to actually know how to get invited to Skeet is subscribing to my channel and probably turning on the bell notifications as well, so you don't miss out on that video. I also wanted to state that I'm putting my Snapchat and Instagram accounts on screen right now and in the description of the video, so if you want to add me and talk to me outside of the live stream, you could do that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. Hey, what's up guys, it's McGuylines here, and today we're back at it again with a brand new video. Basically, I wanted to make another video with Skeet on my channel since my last one did so well, so I'm going to be reviewing basically most of the updates and a little bit more into the Rage tab without going too much into it and explaining too many features. So let's just get right into this video now. If you haven't seen Skeet menu before, this is what it looks like. It's honestly very nice. You can always change the menu color, whatever you want. Copy colors, paste them. So I just copied it and changed it. Now I can paste my old color. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to load my HVH config because this is more of an HVH config video. And then we're going to get into it. If you guys want the config, it'll also be in the description below. Alright, so first we're going to bind V to no clip so we can actually get out of here. Oh god, auto strafer. Alright. So these are the Esp settings that I have on. I honestly just change them all the time. So if they look gross, I don't care. That's your opinion. I don't care. First of all, let's go into the Aimbot tab because I never really explained this in my last video. I just kind of briefly went over it. And I'm going to explain basically what most of the features do. Not all of them, but most of them. Alright, so this is the Aimbot tab. On Skeet, they have target selection. These are the target selections that I use. I tend to use highest damage or best hit chance just because it's good for HVH. You want to do the most damage or have the best chance of hitting someone most of the time. Target hitboxes. This will basically the hitboxes you select are the only hitboxes it's going to aim for or even scan hitboxes for when your aimbot's trying to find hitbox to shoot at. And avoid limbs if moving. It'll avoid the limbs of targets if they're walking. Avoid head if jumping. If somebody is in air, it'll not aim for the head because they can fake their head angle more or whatever. I'm not exactly sure. Multi-point. These are the hitboxes that you could multi-point. So head and stomach, I'm having more aim points on the stomach and the head than the other hitboxes such as the chest, legs, arms, and feet. And then multi-point scale. This is high. I set it to high because I have a decent PC and I can have more aim points than a person with lower specs on their PC. Basically, that just means that I have more chances of shooting at somebody. Multi-point scale. This basically changes the size of a player's hitbox. So say my multi-point scale was at 100%. It would aim 100% scale of their hitbox. So the furthest multi-points would be on the very edge of their hitbox. Multi-point scale, if I set this to 80%, it basically means their hitboxes would be scaled down 80%, or the multi-point aim points would scale down to 80% of their hitboxes. And then you could go all the way down to like, on Skeet you could go down to 25%, and then you could also set it to auto, which some people don't know that actually, but if you set it to auto, it'll just automatically do it. It'll decide what the best amount of hit, like multi-point is for the right time. It's honestly a good feature, but I tend to not use it because, I can do it manually pretty well. But, yeah, it'll do that. The highest he can go is 100% obviously because you don't want to scale over his hitbox size because then it just will miss shots. Stomach hitbox scale, this is the same exact thing except for it's exclusively for stomach. So if you're body aiming, you want a higher stomach hitbox scale than the normal one. Most of the time you kind of tend to want to have a higher stomach hitbox scale than the normal multi-point scale because it'll just shoot a little bit more at the stomach and it'll hit more shots in general. If you have this higher than the stomach hitbox scale, you'll tend to hit or shoot at head a little bit more and miss shots because it's a smaller hitbox. Automatic fire makes it so you don't have to left click when you shoot. Automatic penetration, it'll shoot through walls that you can shoot through. Silent aim makes it so you're not snapping towards people's heads on your screen and you just, it's silent aim. Minimum hit chance, what this is the likeliness of you hitting a shot. So if you have your hit chance at 50% it's a 50-50 when the aimbot shoots that it'll actually hit. If you have it at 70% calculation that it'll hit the target. 100%, technically it's supposed, they should only make this go up to 99 to be honest, because technically it's going to calculate that your shots are always going to hit, but obviously nothing's perfect. I was trying to get a demonstration where it shoots and misses a shot, but for some reason it wants to be mean to me right now and it won't do that. So yeah, we'll keep that at 70 where it was. By the way, this is a scout config. It's honestly not the best scout config, but whenever I want to change it to an auto config, I kind of just set the min damage to like 14, 18, and then the hit chance to like 60 or 50, something like that. But we're going to keep this at a scout config setting because, well, I just like it at scout config settings. Override op. Not exactly sure what this does, but from my understanding, what it'll do is override these settings just to be good for op settings. So it'll basically only body aim and go for shots that'll only kill people, which is a good setting, and I should honestly just keep that on, override op. So let's set that back to override op right now. Reduce aim step. What this will do is make it so your like aim speed is slow enough to be used in casual, so you could use Ragebot in casual without getting vac kicked. So that's what that will do. Maximum FOV, this will make the FOV or field of view for the aimbot whatever you set it to. So if I have it set to 30 and aim away from people, obviously it's not going to shoot at them, but as soon as they get within 30 FOV, there we go, it shoots at them. There we go. And then you always want to have this set to 180 for HVH, just because you'll always shoot at people. 180 is 360 degrees around the player, so don't worry about that. It's not just going to be one half of a circle, it's going to be the whole circle. Log misses due to spread. Every time you miss a shot due to spread, it will put it in the top left corner. Let's see if alright, as you can see, miss shot due to spread right there. Basically what missing a shot due to spread is when you have when your hit chance is at like 70, obviously you have a 70% chance of hitting the shot. 30% of the time you're going to miss your shot, and when you miss your shot, that's going to be due to spread because the random spread that the game has. So yeah, that's what that is basically. Low FPS mitigations. Basically what this will do is when your FPS is lower than 60, I believe, it'll do any of these things that you set it to. Force low accuracy boost, disable multi-point on feet, arms, or legs, disable hitbox feet. Basically if you disable multi-point on feet, or basically if you disable multi-point on feet or multi-point or hitbox on feet, it'll kind of just fix low FPS most of the time, because that takes a lot of computer power to just you know, do the math for and stuff like that. But forcing low multi-point also does the trick, so I usually use that, nothing else. Remove spread. This is for no spread. What this will do is make it so it doesn't calculate anything for spread, and it changes some of the settings in here so you don't have anything that calculates for spread. As you can see, it just completely removes hit chance and stupid stuff like that. It'll remove some stuff from the menu that's basically pointless. And yeah, this is a no spread only feature. You don't want to use it in anything else. Accuracy boost maximum. This is from my understanding, this is backtrack. Yeah, accuracy boost, this is the backtrack amount. If you have it at low, it'll just backtrack a little bit. Medium, it'll backtrack I think half. High, it'll backtrack almost full, like every single tick except for the last one. And then maximum is every single tick. That's from my understanding. It might be wrong about that, I'm not sure. Accuracy boost options. Extended backtrack will shoot at the last backtrackable tick, and then refined shot will choose the best one to backtrack from, I believe. Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. Quick stop. This will just stop you when you have a chance of shooting people. On will full stop you. As you can see, I'm moving, and then it can shoot someone, so it stops. Let's go through on plus duck. Obviously, it'll make me crouch. On plus slow motion. What this will do is make your walk speed as slow as possible while having the best accuracy, so you aren't losing anything to accuracy while you can still move. That's what you want to be using. Quick peek assist. What this does, it's really hard to explain it, and an admin explained it on the forums for everyone, but basically what it does is, say I'm holding A right now, and then I keep holding A, but I start holding D. I'm holding A and D right now, so before, if I had this setting off, it should just stop my movement. But since I have it on, if I hold D and then start holding A, I'm holding both, it'll just use the last key I press. So if I'm holding W and then hold S, it'll just go backwards. And then I could show you what I mean by turning this off again. I'm holding D, and now I'm going to start holding A, and it'll just stop me. But if I turn it back on, holding D and start holding A, let go of D, it's still going left. As you can see, it it's kind of pointless and it messes up your movement sometimes, but honestly, it's a cool feature that I understand why they put it in there, but it's very pointless. Prefer body aim. These are some settings that you could turn on where it'll body aim with these settings. So if somebody is moving, you want to only body aim moving people, you could turn that on. Aggressive will body aim most of the time. I'm not exactly sure what it's based off of. High in accuracy, if it's unlikely that you'll hit head hitbox, it'll body aim. It'll aim for the body because it's a bigger hitbox, so I use that most of the time. But if I turn on always body aim and then switch to my AK, it doesn't body aim. That's cool. But yeah, so I guess it won't body aim all the time, but it'll body aim when it sees necessary. High in accuracy, if I get far enough away, maybe. No, I think it's because my min damage is too high, so if I set my min damage lower, yeah, as you can see, it starts body aiming people. And then if I turn it on always, it starts body aiming people, and it's missing more shots because it's just further people away. We'll keep that on high in accuracy. Force body aim, this is if you want to only body aim. Alright, so what force body aim does, if you set it to a key, I have it set to C right now. If you're using a gun and for some reason you're just not hitting their head and the resolver's shooting at the wrong angle and it's just missing head, you can hold down the body aim key and it'll only aim for body, as you can see. And then if I let go of it, okay, it's shooting their body because they're far away, but there you go, it'll shoot at head when they're closer up, and that's what that does. Duck peek assist, this is just all this is a fake duck. For some reason it's, oh, I said it's my no clip key, that's why. Alright, if I set it to like mouse forward, okay, it's still not doing it actually, but it is duck peek, and I know it works, but for some reason right now it's not working in the custom lobby. If we set that to escape is what I'm trying to do. Delay shot on unduck, this basically waits for, if you're crouch peeking people, it'll wait for you to be completely uncrouched to shoot, I believe. So that's basically most of the actually the entire rage tab, or yeah, the aim tab at least. We still have the anti-aim tab, and this is the tab that I don't really want to go over in complete understanding, because, well, to be completely honest, I don't understand how some of this stuff works, and I don't want to give you false information. And second of all, I just don't want to go through some of the settings because they are kind of not secretive, but like Skeet only settings. So we'll go through the basic stuff. Like pitch, this is just going to set your pitch to whatever angle you set it to. So if I set it to up, I'm going to be looking up. Set it to down, going to be looking down. Default is just the same thing you want to use for HVH. Minimal, kind of the same thing. Random, it should randomize your pitch. Just random shit. You don't really want to use that, honestly. I don't know if people still use that in no spread, but it used to be a thing. Yaw base, what this does is it'll set your yaw position to whatever you set it to. So at targets will set it'll, I don't know how to explain this is hard. I know exactly how it works, I don't know how to explain it. Movement direction, as you can see, I'm holding A, it sets my anti-aim backwards to A, D, A, D. I don't know how to explain this, I hope you can understand it. It'll set my anti-aim pointing at the nearest target. Local view, it'll set my anti-aim so it's backwards to my local view. 180Z, that's my anti-aim setting with 12. Yaw jitter random with 10. Body yaw opposite. Fake yaw limit 60. Edge off. Freestanding, you can use those, but I keep them off. Twist, lower body yaw, I turn on twist. I'm not going to explain any of those settings, but you could use those settings if you have Skeet. Fake lag, customized triggers, on enemy visible. This is just peak fake lag with 7 variants, 13. That works very well for me from what that works very well for me from what I've seen. Fake lag while shooting, always keep that off. Reset on bunny hop. I'm not sure if people still use that. I think that's a no spread feature. I'm not sure. Slow motion on control, basically what that is slows down your speed to the minimal speed, or the maximum speed you could use while still having the highest accuracy. Fixed lag movement, not sure what it does. I think if I turn it off, my legs will slide with some anti-aim settings. Pretty sure that's what that does. Infinite duck, what that allows me to do is duck as much as I want without getting that little delay you get from CSGO for ducking too much in a row. So that's a cool exploit that a lot of cheats have nowadays. And on-shot anti-aim, not exactly sure how it works, but it gives you anti-aim while you're shooting. So basically, you're not going to get on-shot backtracked. If you know what that is, it's basically your anti-aim's useless right after you shoot because P silent is fixed and yada yada yada. I don't really want to go into explaining it. That's most of the features in the anti-aim and the RageBot tab. I think there might have been some updates. Oh yeah, there were some updates to the ESP. As you can see, they added more cham settings. So these guys have, I think they have glow cham on right now. I could change that to the solid setting. That's not new. The metallic setting, that's also not new. But then they added stuff like shaded. They also added bubble and glow. I tend to use like solid with colors like something like that most of the time. There we go. A little bit yellower. There we go. All right, and then they have local fake shadow. You can see my fake yaw. Can I set it higher? Yeah, so the yellow one's my fake yaw. It's staying in the same position while my real position is flicking around. This is a decent anti-aim from what I've been able to see. So yeah, shadow. I'm actually not even sure what that does, so don't ask me. All right, let's see. Actually, no. Is it this? No. Shaded looks cool though. As you can see, it didn't really look right on the other setting that I showed you, or the other color setting. I like shaded. Is this really dark? Yeah, it is. All right. Shaded, and then we could go to glow and then bubble. It looks cool in my opinion. I like the new colors. If we use glow and then we use player, set it to black, and then the glow set to green. I see a lot of people doing this. That looks really cool. You could kind of customize it so it looks better. It looks like that, the hacker colors, you know, and then you could turn off player behind wall obviously, and it looks even cooler. Actually, if we turn player behind wall to black, that'll look cool. There we go. And we can turn off glow. And then boom, those are some decent ESP settings right there. I see a lot of people using stuff that look like this all the time. Personally, I don't really like it that much, but you know, whatever. Night mode, they got night mode, full bright. Some people use either or. Most people don't like full bright, so I'll keep that off. Night mode doesn't work on this map, as you guys know. Remove skybox, we'll just set the skybox to black. And Skeet has a lot of luas that have skybox changers if you're into that. Let's see, anything else? Anything else? Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments. Once again, if you want to know the best way to get a Skeet invite, you want to subscribe and then hit the bell notifications on my channel and hit always notify, because I'm going to be coming out with a video pretty soon here talking about the best way to get a Skeet invite, because I know a lot of you are asking me. Also, if you're going to add me on Snapchat or Instagram, do not ask me for an invite, because I'll just block you. I don't have any invites, and I'm not going to give any of them away anyways. So, yeah, don't ask me for an invite, but if you want to talk to me outside of live streams or videos, definitely add me on Instagram or Snapchat. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to be live streaming later tonight, I believe, so check or look out for that. Anyways, peace out, guys.